Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I really did. Last night, playing the nurse. I didn't get very many games in. I spent way too much time trying to build it up. What else today? And everybody came in. That was basically giving me a kind of a, hey, you got this. They're everybody's awesome. I can't ask for anything more. I really can't. I'm in a really good zone. I have to remind myself of that because sometimes I forget. Sometimes I start pursuing the more, and I have to catch myself every time. I have to catch myself every single time I start doing that. Because that's not the objective, that's not the goal. It literally has almost nothing to do with what I'm trying to do here. Numbers only brings in like horrible people. My record still speaks about horrible people. My record still stands. Yeah, my record still stands that every live stream that I've done, I've gotten an ad bot, spammer, whatever the fuck it is. But it's normally somebody trying to get me to have more followers. And maybe that's like a sign. That reminds me that, I'm good where I'm at. Could I handle a little bit more? Sure. But you know what? When that little bit more happens, I'll be ready for it. Or I should say, they'll be ready for me. Because they'll have a whole host of freaking videos to watch and get used to me. That said, I'm going to talk about Stoat real quick. Stoat is just as active, if not more. It could even be more with 7 people than I had with 60 something odd people on Discord. There are a lot of people that I thought were going to be here. I thought there was going to be more servers to go to. I really was expecting exactly what I got, exactly what I am on Stoat. They're still trying to get their what do you call? They're still trying to find where they fit in and how things fit with them. I foresee them being, exactly where Discord was 2 years ago. As much as I don't want to even admit to it, it's going to have bots, it's going to have AI, it's going to have all that stuff. The only difference between what happened with Discord and what's happening with Stoke is the fact that Stoke right now is not worth freaking hacking. And if, or it should be when, Stoke gets hacked, it's gonna be how I handle Stoke will be how they deal with it. They deal with it like Discord and basically hide it and try to, like, you know, bury it or make it seem like it was not a big deal. I want anybody to know that if you had Nitro, or if you still have Nitro on Discord, you probably were compromised. And they have your credit card information and stuff like that. And yeah, if they're going to use your personal information, which they got, they have that as well. They have all to use to sell or use themselves. I don't know what's going to happen. I am very lucky that I didn't have credit card information on Discord. Or I should say, I didn't have valid credit card information on Discord. Because I think I had to put that information in. Because of the free nitros and stuff like that that I had. I know that the few times that I've had Nitro, once it was gifted to me, which I didn't have to pay for or give any information about, and another time it was a promotional, and I think the promotionals where they got information out of me because I had to cancel it before they charged a dead card. I'm not very good, and I tried to convince the players to slug race with me, and none of them, they all just ran away. It's like, dude, I'm the idiot who opened the door for you. a bunch of times because that was kind of like part of my quest. I don't like blinking. That's the nurse ability. I'd rather set the traps. I think the traps are more fun. It's basically just like mow over somebody who got caught in a trap and knock them down. Or let them fight with it while I go find somebody else. And just setting traps all over the place is just absolutely fun to do. The game is kind of tedious. I'm gonna be really honest. I know that they have events and stuff like that, and it's got kind of a cult following, but it's kind of the same thing over and over again. And yeah, the killers all have different abilities, and yeah, I can see why. I can see how the nurse could be extremely valuable. And I watched a video of somebody doing the nurse, and they were absolutely fantastic with her. And we're rolling, sounds good. So I don't know about the nurse. I don't know if I'll ever do play the nurse again. Maybe I'm just kind of used to the trapper. I should probably level them up a bit. I have so many blood points that I earn that I don't spend. I don't use. I know I should go in and get the daily thing. The free thing from the store. I mean, the game is designed, like I have Chucky that I could do, but I'm not paying any money. And all right, I shouldn't say that. Never say never. I'm not in a financial position to be paying money for games, so we build where we are. We build, that was one of the things that was told to me when I became a VTuber, is how much everything costs and how expensive things are, and this and modeling and rigging and all this other stuff. And I was just like going, you know what, I'll just do it myself. Just make it all myself. Because of it's kind of funny, because of the fact that I'm not really on Twitter anymore, and I'm not on Discord. Discord was really my dumping place where I could actually basically give items to people that I was connected to. And I'm surprised how not connected I am anymore. To everybody and everything. I say that like I say it like it's a bad thing. It is a bad thing, because that is the reason that I do this, is for the connection. But not being able to give people the art that I make them, I'm at that point where it's just like, Stoat's not there yet. I don't know if Stoat will ever be there. I currently have the 4 rows of beans, which I should start, making the t-shirts with them. I should start really updating things. Even with the 4 rows, it's just kind of like, am I really connected to everybody in those 4 rows? Not anymore. I got a whole new crew. It's literally, it is night and day. Talk about the 26 people that I started Discord with. Just so you know, I started Discord immediately with 26 people. Like when I set up the server, I had 26 people in my Discord, and I didn't even think that I thought that was a low number. I thought, oh, I'm gonna build from here. Out of the 26 people, now that I'm on Stoat, nobody's left. Anybody who looks at the Christmas card, I shouldn't say nobody. Figgy's still there. I think it's fascinating to me, like, how different Figgy looks now to what I originally drew. Her coloring's different, the style is different, everything. It's not the same. It's not the same. I mean, even me, it's still, the QB model is still based on the original Q model that I doodled all those years ago. definitely think that I definitely think it would be interesting if I, did a throwback. And tonight's art stream was me working on the platypus. Because I'm doing so many art streams now, I do want to make a cubing with a tablet and drawing. People have like controller models and things like that. I don't even have a controller anymore. But I think I want to make one that maybe make the Q-tibus holding a tablet and drawing with a tentacle. That'd be kind of interesting. It's been 3 years? I think it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years since Goblich shared with me their mouse, which is an arm drawing. And I thought that was kind of cool. I might just do. I mean, I have the Dakimakuras that I can always work on for art streams. But I kind of knew that the animated thing was going to not fall by the wayside, but it was going to slow down and stop. Even I want to make hundreds. I only have 100 spots, 100 slots, I should say. Eventually, I want to start scheduling in some karaoke. Eventually. Alrighty. We'll figure it out. If you have any suggestions, please make it. I recently had somebody make a comment, and it was a little inappropriate. I think they have the wrong person, which is okay. But I don't like the fact that they basically tried to either dox me or dox somebody else. And none of that. That's not. This isn't the place for it. But if you have a suggestion you want to make, if you think that I've missed you and you've been watching me, if this is your first time watching me, yeah, make yourself known. I will draw. I will, I got cake shakes and potteroos and beans and slimes and lots of things that I can draw, and we'll figure it all out. Be well. So cool beans in the comments below. Doesn't have to be cool beans. It can be whatever you want, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it, and I will hopefully talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye.